You ever finish the day and think, why am I so tired and yet I got nothing done? You stare at your to-do list, still full. Your room, still messy. Your brain still buzzing like a browser with 42 open tabs. You didn't rest. You didn't grow. You didn't build anything. You just survived. You scroll past videos of people with six-packs, clean desks, passive income, and 3 a.m. workouts. And part of you starts to wonder, maybe I'm just not built like that. But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're just running a high-performance mind on junk code. You don't need more hustle. You need better systems. Today, I'll show you 7 tiny, repeatable habits that quietly build discipline, energy, and control. The kind that compounds when no one's watching. Not overnight miracles. Not motivational hype. Just small changes that rewire your default settings. Let's begin. 1. The 2-minute rule. Kill procrastination before it grows. Most of us don't avoid tasks because they're hard. We avoid them because they feel bigger than they are. The 2-minute rule is simple. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to that message. Put your dish in the sink. Fold the shirt. Update the note. Because every time you ignore the small things, they start stacking until they become a mountain of mental clutter. But when you knock them out right away, you create momentum, and momentum is contagious. This one habit turns your brain from avoid mode to action mode, with zero motivation required. 2. Time blocking. Own your day before it owns you. Here's how most people run their day. Wake up, react to everything, scramble through distractions, feel exhausted. Wonder where the time went. It's chaos disguised as being busy. But smart people, they time block. At the end of each night, write down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Then block out chunks of time, even if it's just 30 minutes, for deep work, rest, and recovery. The magic isn't in the planning. It's in the intention. Suddenly, your day isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. You stop chasing time, and you start commanding it. 3. Reading 10 pages a day. Feed the machine. Let's get honest. Most people don't have a knowledge problem. They have a perspective problem. They keep living the same life because they keep thinking the same thoughts. Reading 10 pages a day is how you install new thoughts into an outdated operating system. It's not about finishing books. It's about feeding your brain something better than recycled social media nonsense. Start small. 10 pages equals 1 book a month equals 12 new minds a year, shaping how you think. Read enough, and one day you'll catch yourself making a smart decision and think, where did that come from? That's compounding wisdom at work. The gratitude flip. Hack your brain out of scarcity mode. For years, no matter how much I achieved, I felt behind. Because I was always measuring what I didn't have, what I hadn't done, who was ahead of me. Then, I started a dumb little habit that rewired my entire mind. Every morning, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. Not big wins, not fake affirmations, just honest, ordinary moments. Slept well, made someone laugh, coffee hit perfectly. Within weeks, my anxiety dropped. I stopped measuring myself against strangers online and started feeling present in my actual life. Gratitude isn't fluff. It's a mental reset button, and it costs nothing. 5th, meditation. Silence the mental spam folder. Your brain is not tired. It's just overstimulated. You're not lazy. You're just constantly switching tasks, tabs, and thoughts without rest. Meditation is the pause button your nervous system is begging for. At first, you'll hate it. You'll sit in silence and your brain will throw a tantrum. But after a few days, you'll notice something strange. You're not reacting as quickly. You feel space between thought and action. Your focus sharpens. Even 5 minutes a day teaches your brain. I'm not a prisoner to every thought that shows up. It's gym for your prefrontal cortex. Start with 2 minutes. Just breathe. Let your brain catch up to your life. 6. Journaling. Mental decluttering in 5 minutes. You know that feeling when your room is a mess and you finally clean it? That's what journaling does for your mind. Every night I write down 3 things. What went well today? What am I thinking about? What can I improve tomorrow? No rules, no structure, just a brain dump. The result? Less mental fog, more self-awareness. And an actual record of my growth? Journaling turns your thoughts from a swirling storm into something you can actually see and edit. It doesn't make the chaos go away. It gives it structure. 7. Training. Build the body that builds the mind. If you told me years ago that lifting weights would make me more productive, more focused, and more emotionally stable, I would have laughed and eaten another donut. But training didn't just change my body. It changed how I see discomfort. Every hard rep built mental toughness. Every consistent session reminded me I do hard things, even when I don't feel like it. Working out is proof that effort compounds. You don't need a six-pack. You need a signal that you show up for yourself no matter what. That message echoes in every area of life. Start with 3 days a week. Doesn't matter if it's lifting, running, yoga. Just move. Break a sweat. Build grit. Here's what no one tells you. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Motivation is trash without structure. Willpower dies without rituals. What looks like discipline from the outside is really just someone who removed friction from the things that matter. If brushing your teeth was optional, you'd forget 3 times a week. So stop leaving the important stuff to when I feel like it. Automate your growth. You're not falling behind because you lack potential. You're falling behind because you're stuck in a loop of decision fatigue, distractions, and guilt. That ends today. Pick one habit from this list. Practice it daily for 7 days. Not perfectly, just consistently. Watch what happens. You'll feel sharper, more in control, less like you're surviving, and more like you're building something. Not because you overhauled your life, but because you finally took control of the code that runs it. Hit like. If you saw yourself in this, drop a comment. Which habit are you starting with? And subscribe for more videos that turn overthinking into action. Your future self is already watching you. Make them proud. See you in the next one.